At Spotted Fin, we have a large range of liquid additives, and today I'd like to talk to you about how to get the best out of them and the properties you can find within them. Starting off with the booster sprays. This one being the Super Sweet Booster Spray, great for catching all types of fish, but more importantly, what you guys want to know is what they're all about. As you can see, there's a few in the range. What these are, they're a really super highly concentrated liquid. The flavour and the additives that are within them are very concentrated, which makes them ideal for those days when you're casting out a hook bait or a method feeder, and you can literally just pep that hook bait or method feeder up with a quick couple of bursts of spray, and the fish in your peg will find it very attractive and they'll home in on that, and you're more likely to get a bite quicker. Other great uses are for spraying over meat or casters in water, just to enhance the flavour and the smell. And you can, if you want, add it to your ground bait mix in water before you mix your ground bait. But again, remember, they're very highly concentrated, so 2 or 3 squirts in a pint of water is enough, and on your hook bait just 1 quick squirt before you cast out. Next in the range are our liquid bait sources. Now, these differ from the booster sprays in that they're a little bit more diluted down, so you can use more of it. We have some liquid dyes and some bait sources within this range. First of all, I'll talk to you about the liquid bait sources and the liquid foods. They're all of a sweet nature in composition. The liquid carrier within them is very sweet. To this we add flavours and again more betaines and attractive stimulants for the fish to get them feeding in your peg. They're perfect for all year round use because they don't contain any oils. That's the bait sources, remember, and the liquid foods. That's the important thing to remember there. No oil. So winter time they can be used on your baits as well as through the summer months and spring. Uses. Expander pellets. If you're pumping your expander pellets or putting them in a bag and in the fridge overnight, I would say a good capful of this to the water you're pumping them with or soaking them in will soak right into those expanders, making them really attractive. Also, what that will do is make the expander a lot more durable on the hook. Other uses, before you mix up your ground bait, set your water aside, a good 2 or 3 capfuls per pint of water, mix that in, then mix your ground bait. Just adds an extra smell, it gets all them betaines, them liquid betaines into your ground bait that will be leaching out in your peg as your ground bait's working and attracting fish. Again, perfect on your meat. Chop your meat, pop it in a bag, add some liquid, shake it up, get it all over the meat. You get a lovely coating of sweetness and attractiveness all over your meat when you're fishing. So that's your liquid foods and your liquid bait sources, perfect for all year round use for enhancing all your baits that you're fishing with, putting more fish in your keep net at the end of the day. Two very special liquids in my mind are the liquid red and the liquid yellow. Now, these are absolutely brilliant for dyeing an array of all baits, meat, pellets, bread. We worked really hard on these to make sure that that red and that yellow will stay on your bait for a good 24-hour period in the water and won't start washing off, which we felt was really important. The other question we get asked a lot is why don't they smell of anything? Now, the reason behind it is I wanted to leave them all natural. So if you're fishing with meat, you can dye it red and dye it yellow, but you've still got the smell of the meat rather than it being masked with a fishy smell or a sweet smell. So you're fishing meat, but you're changing it through the match. So you've started off with standard meat, you can add some liquid red, you've got red meat, so you can get some more bites. Can't get any more bites, you can then dye it yellow. You've got some yellow meat, you're probably going to get some more bites because you're changing your hook baits, fooling the fish. But what these are, they are absolutely loaded with attractors. There's so many different attractors running through these two liquids. So you don't only get a dye, you get a lot of attractors leaching out of them as well. That you won't be able to smell, but the fish know are there. They're like appetite stimulators from the aquaculture market. So these are two very special liquids that shouldn't be missed off your list when you're going out fishing. And that brings me on to our last liquid in the GO2 range, which is your standard pellet oil. Now our one is a blend of different fish oils and hemp oils, And this is perfect for coating your pellets to help them sink a bit quicker and break that surface tension of the water. And if you want to make a liquid or a bait a little bit more oily, you can add some of this. Absolutely brilliant for summer use. Winter time, not so palatable for the fish as it can congeal and mask your pellets, and your pellets aren't going to break down. This helps pellets break down slower on the bottom, and also helps pellets break that surface tension if you find you've got a slightly lighter pellet, etc. An absolutely fantastic product, and like I say, a blend of different fish oils, pellet oil and hemp. Perfect.